Welcome, lovely yogis. So now you can see us too. I'm Angelique. I'll be teaching. This is my model of the day. She'll be demoing today, Sylvia. I'll be doing bits and pieces, but if you need to look, there you go. You're going to watch her. We are going to start lying down on the back. In today's flow, just lie down. Just stick your knees into the chest for a moment. The name of today's flow is Courageous Arm Balancing. Don't freak out. Just trust that there's more power inside you than you think. And we're just going to look at what's going to happen. Where can we find some space, where we can find strength, and maybe things come together. You'll see. And if you're not into the arm balances, well, that's okay. There's plenty of other things to do. Now remove your arms out towards the sides so they're on the level of your shoulders. Bring the feet down onto the floor, spread them wide. And then lower the knees on an exhale. Inhale, lift your knees up, windshield wiper the other way, exhale. And then reach it up again, inhale. Continue doing that, exhale. Lift it up. Lower down, one more time. Go slow and steady. Really feel the sensations in the body, bring the awareness. And synchronize with the breath. Inhale to lift. And the exhale to lower. Nice. Lift your knees up again. Press the lower back down into the floor. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit more core activation. Now, keep the knees above the hips. Shins parallel indeed with the floor, and then bring the hands behind the head so you can lace your fingers in the head and shoulders lift off. You start to feel engagement already. And then from here, inhale where you are. On an exhale, left elbow to outside right knee, extend your left leg. There you go. And then swap. Inhale to center and go slow. Exhale, press out through that foot as you bring the elbow to the knee. Inhale to center, exhale to change. Inhale, center. Exhale, change. And one more time, both sides. Inhale. Exhale. You start to feel a little bit more fire. Last time to the left. Ooh. And then back to the center. And then take a moment to hug your knees in. And then from there, extend the legs all the way up to sky. Release the arms next to the hips. And then from there, see if you can really focus on the deep layer of the abdominal wall, transverse abdominis. So you draw the belly into the spine, and you start to lift your pelvis, your hips, and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Try to let your legs move up, not too much in. So keep the legs above the hips as you lift. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring the knees back into the chest. Ooh. So from here, cross your ankles, grab your feet, roll up, inhale, and then roll forwards and find your way to tabletop position. Well, let's bring the hands underneath the shoulders first of all, knees under the hips. Preparing the wrists and strengthening the fingers and aligning our arms. So first of all, we'll move in circles. So it doesn't matter which side you're going to choose to start with, as we're going to do both. And feel free to also bend your elbows, move the head, make it a little bit more effortless and soft. And then swap the other way around. And then concentrate on the wrists. So we straighten the arms a bit more and then really feel the weight shifting from finger to finger, outside to inside, back to front. And then coming into stillness. Point the fingers out, away from each other. And then from here, you're going to shift the weight from right to left, left to right. And whenever you move far to the side, you're really going to feel that stretch into the forearm. So from side to side. Good. Okay. Well, let's see if we can go a bit further, back to center. Turn the fingers to point at the knees, the thumb out. You already start to feel that stretch. Other hand as well. And feel free to move back and forth, or if you prefer, you can circle around. And the moment that you move your hips further back, you start to feel a huge stretch into the forearms. And just notice how far you want to go there. If you were circling, don't forget to change direction. So waking up all those muscles into the arms. And coming back to stillness, point your left hand forwards again. You might need to shake it out for a moment. And then flip the palm of your right hand to face up, fingers pointing at the knee. Yeah? And then you probably have a bent arm like I have right now. Now can we press down to straighten the arm a little bit more and then see if you can turn the eye of the elbow a little bit more forwards. Ooh, and that intention can already be enough, right? So can we straighten that right arm a little bit more? And then see if you can pick up your fingers, all 5 of them, try to touch each other. Yes. And then release your fingers. Lift the fingers up. Right, and then release. And then one more time, and release. Shake it out. Interesting sensations, huh? And then from there, bring the right hand to the floor, flip the left palm up, fingers point at shoulders. And then start to press down, start to straighten the arm to any amount possible, turn the eye of the elbow a bit more forward. Oh. And then lift your fingers up. And release your fingers. And then 2 more. Take your time. Yes. Good. And then releasing, shaking. Okay. So, after warming up the wrists and feeling that connection to the muscles in the arms, we also want to find a connection with the floor. So here, you press down so you strengthen the shoulders, you line up from the hands into the elbows into the shoulders. And then pull the hands to the knees, the heart wants to lengthen forward, and allow that movement to happen into a cow tilt. From there, into a wild cat, draw the belly into the spine, looking at the belly. And then a little bit more organically, inhale, look forward, press and pull the hands. Exhale, round, press and push. Inhale, press and pull to open up. Exhale, press and push away to round. And then coming into a neutral position, lift your right leg back. And then draw the knee to the right nose. The nose. Hold it there, press, pull, find more core engagement and a little more height. On the inhalation and an exhalation, release tabletop. Oof. Left leg extends back, crown forward, foot back. And then exhale, draw the knee to nose, coil in, press the hands, press and pull to keep that connection with the core. Inhale, lift, exhale, release. And let's sit onto the heels for a moment to shake out those wrists. And one that I also particularly like, if you have during your practice that you need to do that, just interlace your fingers and then start to move the forearms. One goes higher than the other. Yep. Change the other index finger on top. One more time. Okie dokie, and then release. Hands down underneath your shoulders, tabletop position. Tuck the toes into the floor. Strong hands, elbows, shoulders. Lift your knees, hovering table. Yeah, and then from that hovering table, press the hips back and up into down dog. Take a moment here to walk it out. Start to paddle the legs one by one, fingertips connected, still that same connection of the hands. Try to squeeze the elbows together to spread out the tops of the shoulders. And maybe you want to take a big breath in and an exhalation to sigh it out. From here, right leg goes up, 3-leg dog. Step the foot all the way between the hands. Release your left knee onto the floor. And then the right arm circles forward, up, and all the way back. Hold on to the crease of your hip. So you're pulling with the thumb. Breng je duim in je heupplooy. So the duim in je heupplooy, yes. And as your hips are moving a bit more forward, you're opening through the heart, you're pulling that right hip back. At the same time, you want to squeeze your legs together. So if my leg is going to collapse, I'm not strengthening. So you want to hug in. So we're twisting. Good. So you hug your legs in and you draw the front foot and back knee together as you lift your right arm up. Okay, twisted lunge. Lift the back knee up from the floor, back knee up. Good. And then from there, release the hand to the mat, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms up to sky. Exhale, hands to heart, close your eyes. Hands a little lower than you're used to, so you feel that stretch into the wrists. And then take a moment to set an intention or a connection to the breath again. Be grateful that you are here, that you can explore. And then when you're ready, open your eyes, arms reach up. Exhale, fold from the hips. Half lift on an inhalation, right foot steps back on an exhalation, lower the back knee down to floor, same as we did. So left arm forwards and up, the thumb goes into the hip crease, the plooi van je heup. And then pull the hip back as you reach the crown to the front. Squeeze the legs, draw the front foot and back knee together, keep the toes tucked under. First, twist maximum, lift your left arm up. That's it. Yeah, so the torso, the upper body is rotating. And then from there, lift your back knee from the floor. Okay, this time, however, we're going to do it a bit different. Exhale, release your left hand down to the floor. Step back, high push-up position. Press the hands down to strengthen from the fingers, wrists, into the elbows, into the shoulders. Shift your weight forward. It's that press and pull. So you feel the heart wanting to move forward. Feel free to release the knees. And then exhale halfway down, double push-up. Inhale, press up to your plank. Exhale to lower. Cobra, or maybe straight to up dog. And then move back to floor through hands and knees, downward facing dog. Down dog, big breath in, right leg high. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands, release the back knee. Then send your arms forward, up, high or low lunge, Anjaneyasana. And then from here, move your hips back into a half split. Now keep the crown forward, your sit bones back. And then exhale, fold, if you went, a little deeper. From here, re-bend the knee, arms forward and up. Hands together, exhale, hook your left elbow outside your right thigh. Now move forwards with the hips. Keep the engagement into the legs. And then twist from the belly. So you draw the belly into the spine. As you rotate, your right hand presses into the left hand. Try to keep the shoulders soft. Beautiful. Yeah, there you go. Now, left knee is going to lift up. So it's a prayer twist. Super strong legs. Press that left leg up to sky. And then as you're exhaling, release your hands. Pull the hips back. Wide pyramid. Inhale, rebend your front knee, lunge. Exhale, wide pyramid. One more time. Inhale to bend. Exhale to fold over your front leg, toes lift. And then as you bend the knee, step forward this time, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Arms reach up to sky. Inhale. Swan dive down. Exhale. Lift your chest, inhale. And then your left leg is going to step back on an exhalation. And then the right foot is going to follow, high push-up position. Number 2, press, pull to lengthen through the heart with or without the knees. Lower chaturanga. Inhale to your plank version. Exhale, lower. Beautiful, strong ladies. Maybe even gentlemen, I don't see. Up dog. Into downward facing dog. Thank you for that smile. From down dog, left leg comes up. 3-leg dog. Draw the knee to nose, step it through. Right knee down to start with. Anjaneyasana, arms rise up. And then from there into that half split pose, pull the hips back. Take a full breath to lengthen the upper body. And then exhale, going a little deeper into that stretch, shallow hamstrings. Now from here, rebend, arms rise, toes are tucked, palms are touched. Hook the right elbow outside your left thigh. Prayer twist. Yeah? So we'll set it up. Yes, indeed. Outside. Closed twist, I call it as well. So make sure we're not hanging here. Huh? So activate your legs, squeeze the inner thighs, press your foot into the floor. Press the hands into each other as the belly pulls into the spine. And then start to lift your back knee up. And just notice that you might be a little wobbly. If that's the case, feet hip width distance so they don't stand behind each other. From here, release your hands down to the floor. Move the hips back, exhale, wide pyramid. Inhale, rebend your knee, lunge. Exhale, draw your hips back. One last time, inhale. Exhale, draw back. Step to the top of the mat, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, root to rise, grab your left wrist, core strong. Stretch over to the right side, lateral stretch. Inhale, reach it up, change the grip. And then exhale over to the other side. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, fold from your hips, Uttanasana. Half lift on an inhalation, fold again on an exhalation. Good. Half lift on an inhale. Find your way to plank, step or jump. And stay there. Press, pull. So you feel the heart moving forward, the neck long. Beautiful. Nice, Sylvia. Okay, so from here, we're going to go into a supported side plank. Left knee down. Turn to the right side. Right hand comes up. So your right foot will be flat. Yes. Good. And then see if you can open your torso towards the side of the room. Shoulders move back. Yes. So that left hand is going to take some weight, okay? Perhaps you can use that right foot so much so it's anchoring you down into the floor. So for a moment there, I will do the same. You can lift the left knee up. So don't worry if it doesn't work. I'll demo. Yes. And then from here, back to plank. Right hand down, left foot down. Press, pull, right knee down, turn to the other side. So of course, feel free to turn your shin as a little kickstand. For more challenge, you're gonna keep the foot more in line. Now open up the heart, keep the core strong, left foot grounds, lift your knee. Just for a moment, if you want to play with that, right? So you feel the side body. And then into plank. Press, pull, your version of plank. Exhale, lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale into high push-up. Exhale, lower down again. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Right leg up to sky, inhale. Draw the knee to the right elbow, exhale, touch. 3-leg dog, inhale. Step the foot all the way between the hands on an exhalation. High crescent, inhale. Turn the left foot out and flat, warrior 2 on an exhalation. Gazing over your right fingertips. Send the tail down to open the heart. Keep the shoulders on top of hips. So make sure that knee is not falling inwards, yeah? Looks good. From there, triangle bend knee, right arm forward. You can rest onto the elbow, or perhaps you want to extend your right arm, so you definitely are not going to hang out here. Yeah? So use the power of your legs and the traction of arm and leg to twist and turn your torso up to sky. And then from here, look down. Inhale to rise, front leg straight, reverse triangle. Think of a volcano. You draw the legs together, your energy or your lava is going to come all the way up. So it's bursting. The side body open. There we go. And then from here, on an exhale, windmill the hands flat onto the floor. Back knee can come down. And then you're going to lift your chest, palms meet. One round of kneeling salute. Exhale, fold the head to knee from a core engagement. Inhale, rise, lift your back knee, turn. Exhale, kneeling salute. Inhale, rise, turn. Exhale, lower the hands all the way down to the floor. Step back, high push-up, press and pull. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg up to sky on an inhale. Knee to left elbow on an exhalation. Press and pull. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Rise up, high crescent. Warrior two, right foot out, flat, arms extend. And checking on, looking over the left fingertips. Grounding that right foot into the floor. Feel the activation from the foot into the ankle, into the leg. And then move your left arm forward and down, triangle bent knee. Elbow or straight arm, yeah? Keep that right foot connection, yeah? So from there you can allow the hips to lower a little bit further, and the left arm on the inside of the leg to open up and twist. One more big breath in. On an exhalation, look down. Lift on an inhale, both legs straight. Move to that reverse triangle. Continue to breathe as you feel that opening of the left side body. Imagining that volcano that's going to burst out. Okay, and then from here on the next exhalation, windmill the hands flat to floor, back knee down. Arms lift, inhale, palms meet. Exhale, kneeling salute. Inhale, rise, turn. And then exhale, knee down first, fold the head to knee. Inhale, rise, turn to the front of your mat. And on an exhalation, release your hands down, step back. So find your way to plank. Exhale to lower down. Inhale to press up again. Every plank is an invitation to build strength, so slowly descending. If you want to come to the belly, that's fine. Cobra or up dog, inhale, nice. Downward facing dog, exhale. Good, take a full breath in. And a complete breath out. Second round, we're gonna add on right leg up. This time left elbow. So a little twist. Inhale, send your right leg high. And then exhale, knee to nose and step all the way through. High crescent on an inhalation. Warrior two, exhalation. Inhale, move your right arm forward. Exhale, triangle, bend knee. Inhale, lift. Start to straighten the front leg, so come out. Reverse triangle. Same as we did before. And then stay on an inhalation. On an exhalation, your left arm is going to come down to floor, right arm is going to come up. Twisted lunge. Back heel follows the line of movement. Super strong legs. Bring your right arm back, down, forwards and up. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, hook the left elbow outside the right thigh. Prayer, twisted lunge. Now start to shift your weight into the right foot. So you're on the tippy toes of the left foot until you feel it's quite easy to let go. Step forward, twisted chair. Lower your bum. Open the heart. Press the right hand into the left hand. From the belly, you feel that squeeze. That deep abdominal wall, that deep layer, transverse abdominis. There you go. Okay, and then from there, sending your arms forward and up. Inhale. chair. And then exhale into forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Left foot steps back, shoulder stands, exhale. Now draw the right hip back, pyramid. Maybe you want to use your block. Yeah? If you have a block, you can place it underneath your heart, your shoulders. Yeah? So I'm demoing if I would have had a block. I don't. But you can bring your hands on top of it. So you do not want to round. You want to pull that right hip back. You want to press the left hip forward. So you get that same inner thigh squeeze. You can place it higher as well. I'm just going to go and grab one as well. So here. Yeah. So you place it a little higher. And if you don't have a block, you can also bring your hands to shin. But be mindful that you do not overstretch your right hamstring. Yeah, 3 of them on each leg. Okay. And from this pyramid pose, remove the block out towards the side, rebend your knee, bring your left foot back first. Then your right foot follows, high plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Sorry, I forgot the double push-up. Yeah, she's already looking at me like, Angelique, you're forgetting something. Go for it, go for it. You know the drill. And if you missed one, oh, lucky you. Okay, and then we'll do everything on the second side. So down dog. So starting with the left leg up to sky. Draw it to the right elbow, a bit of twist into the core. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, knee to nose and step through. Both arms lift up to sky. And then open warrior 2. So we browse through it, yeah? So inhale, left arm forward. Exhale, triangle, bend knee, left hand down, right hand up. Coming out, inhale, warrior 2, front leg straight. And then reverse on an exhalation. Stay on an inhalation, open up. And then exhale, windmill the hands, right hand down first. Left hand follows. Twisted lunge. Now from here, super strong leg, squeeze. Back arm, I like to bring it back down. And then as if you're taking the energy up. High crescent on an inhale. Prayer twisted lunge, right elbow hooks, outside left thigh. Good. And first of all, sometimes we're a bit wobbly here. Yeah, take your time. And feel how you can shift more weight into the left foot. And it might even help you to look down. And then from there, step your feet together. Press the palms more into each other. Lower the hips in relationship to heart. That looks gorgeous. Maybe Salina can lower the hips more and open the heart. Yeah, there you go. Now I see your hair. Super. From there, send your arms forward up into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Now the right foot is going to step back, not too far, so less far than lunge. You can take your block again to give your hands support. And then make sure your right foot is not directly behind your left foot, but it has hips width distance. Yeah, toes are turned out a bit. Now draw that left hip back. Lengthen through the heart so you can still do the press and pulling action with the hands if you use the block. You can bring it on the inside of your ankle. Yeah, there you go. And then stay there. Feel that stretch into the legs. And some of you have more space. You can go further, right? If you want to. Hello, my hamstrings tell me. And then from here, we're going to come out. So lift your chest, block out towards the side, right foot back first, left foot follows, high push-up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, with or without the knees. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower. Up dog to downward facing dog. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so from this downward facing dog, we're going to come to the top of the mat. So look forward, lift heels, bend knees, step or jump to the top. You can spread the feet, inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, folding. Take a moment there to fix your microphone. To press the heels down and out. If you need to, you can always use a block, like we did in pyramid. And then see if you can think of sit bones lift up, crown of the head goes down. Shoulders are soft, so you're going to pull them up and away from the ears. So forward fold is a bit more soothing, relaxing. And then we have a bit more energy for our last round. So first of all, I'm going to give you the option. Lift your chest, your feet can be flat. And together, I meant. There is the option to just do a vinyasa or to find a crow pose. I'm not going to go step by step. I have made a tutorial about it once and another colleague. So if you're not aware of what you should do, maybe it's not the best time to do it today. If you can, you go for it. Otherwise, you can do a halfway lift and you can just step or jump back from there. If you have your crow, knees to the armpits, pulling up one foot, second foot, arms bend a lot, and then jumper step back, Chaturanga Dandasana, into plank pose. Lower down Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Okie dokie. Take one more big breath so I know that you're all there. Yes, I see some bumps coming up again. And then from there, sending your right leg all the way up to sky. And then draw the knee towards your right elbow. Place the foot outside the hands. And release the back knee down to the floor. And then from there, we're going to turn the back foot like a little kickstand we have done in that side plank. And then pull the hips back. See if your right arm can go underneath the leg. So you bring in the leg behind the shoulder blade and then move forward again. So the fingers are next to your mat, pointing out a little bit. See if you can lift the heel of the foot to kind of lean into the arm. Maybe, just maybe. You can also just hold on to the foot and then lift it up from the floor. And if you lost, don't worry. It's my left hand that holds the front of my right foot. Yes! And then kick the foot into the hand, gaze underneath your armpit. So it's a modified version of a flying warrior. Why we call it warrior? Well, you can extend the back leg fully straight. This might just be enough. Release your right foot down to floor, turn your kickstand back, release the right hand on the inside of your foot, lift the back knee. Lift your right leg up, inhale. Draw the knee to the left elbow, exhale. 3-leg dog, inhale. Step between the hands, exhale. And then this time a shortcut, left foot comes closer. Turn the left foot flat, pull the right hip back, what we did in pyramids. But this time we're going to add a twist. So you can use the block again. Maybe you want to start inside your ankle. And then the right hip, you're going to pull the right hip back. And then from that, sit bones are going to point to the back of the mat. Crown of the head is going to reach forward. And your right hand is on your right hip. Yeah, so you pull your right hip back and then you start to twist your upper body to the right side of the room. And then keep receiving the information and the feedback of your legs, that volcano sensation, draw or press. Press and pull the energy up. And then lengthen the whole side. Maybe right arm up. Maybe bringing the block on the outside of your ankle. And that's more challenging. Or without a block at all. Yeah? So continue. Taking a big breath in. And a full breath out. And then from here, release your hand down to the floor. Remove the block. Step your feet together at the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Chair, inhale. Prayer twist to the right, exhale. Feel free to stay here. We've been here before. I'm going to show you from the front. Yeah? The option you have, courageous arm balancing, is to bring the hands to point at the right side. So lift your bum, heels as you lower your bum. That's what I wanted to say. Lift your heels as you lower your bum. Yeah? I have just changed direction to be able to show you. So you can bring your hands down to the floor. So if you didn't change anything, your hands are on the right side of your mat. And then as your index fingers are pointing forward, hands are shoulder width distance. As you come to your tippy toes, you lift your hips, you start to bend your arms. You can use left arm, but maybe even your right connection with the right arm and the hip. And then try to look forward or sideways, not down, to keep the length in the spine, the opening into the chest. Lean forward, and then your feet will lift. Any variation with your legs, split version if you want to. And then come back slowly and steadily, as if nothing happened. And then from your twisted chair, back to chair, inhale. Exhale, forward fall. The option verb vinyasa. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Plank, wash it through. Double push-up. Oh, yeah. There you go. And then we have one more side. Woohoo! All is optional. We know that. Okay, let's start with the left leg up to sky. I'll be with you. And then draw the knee to the left elbow, step the foot outside the hands. Lower your right knee down. And then turn the shin of your right leg. So you feel that you can move your hips a bit towards the side, a little bit more back. Left arm goes behind. And just see how far you get. So this lizard variation is also very beneficial to just stay here and open your hips. If you want to take it further to possibly arm balance, index finger forward, lift the heel, move your hips forward. Yeah, that's it. So you kind of lean into the arm. Now with your right hand, you can grab the foot and lift the foot up. And then start to kick the foot into the hand. Open up, open up, open up. Woo. There's the twist. There's the hamstring. And then release the foot back down to the floor. Step by step, coming out the way you went in. Left hand inside the foot, back knee lifts. Swing the left leg up to sky, inhale. And then draw through the right elbow, exhale. Three-leg dog, inhale. Step the foot in between the hands, right foot, closer, pyramid with the twist. So you can use the block. I like to bring it on the inside of my ankle. And then first set it up again. So really be mindful of what the hips are doing. Yeah? So this is a very nice example. Sylvia has a beautiful straight lower back. It's like a little plateau. Yeah? I can place a block. And it stays. So we're going to add the twist, okay? So right hand stays, left hand goes to the hip. So you're going to draw the hip back. Yes, feel that extension from the hip to the shoulder. Yeah, so you reach the crown forward, your sit bones back, and then open the chest as much as you can. Keep pressing the right hand down to lift up. Maybe lift your left arm. Yeah, feel free to modify the position of the block. Super nice. Oh, good. And then from there, release the hands, remove your block, step the feet to meet, inhale, forward fold, feet are together, exhale. Twisted chair, inhale, arms rise, hook your right elbow outside the left thigh. Stay there, what we did earlier, or lift your heels to lower your bum. And of course you can also stay right there. So we're balancing on the toes. Or you go for your arm balance, the courageous arm balance. Hands down to mat, outside mat actually. Hands are still hips width distance. And then we need to get a little height. Yeah? So lift, you do it in crow pose as well. Yeah? So you lift your hips, you start to bend your elbows, and you see I'm leaning on the back of my right arm and also the left arm. I don't need that, but I can. And then I'm not kicking in, I'm just shifting weight. And then the feet will lift. And then from there, slowly come back. If you're doing your variation, one more chair, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Last vinyasa, wash it through. Inhale, step back or jump. Exhale to lower. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the front of the mat, lift heels, bend knees. Step or jump to sit. Take the knees with you. Lie down on the back. Good. Soles of the feet together, knees out. Moment of Supta Baddha Konasana. So the starting of today's class was a little slower. We needed to prepare our wrists, our arms, and feel that connection with the core to be able to go into possibly our balances. It was strong. So just take a couple of breaths here to let go and noticing what the mind is doing. Are you telling yourself stories? Are you telling yourself that you're not strong enough, not flexible enough? Or can you let go of those thoughts and believe that you can do more than you think? Okay, so a lot of core. So what we will do is we're going to open up through the front of the body. So if you first of all, want to bring your knees together again. Grab your block on the side. If you don't have a block, you don't have to, but it's just nice. So you can also do bridge position to stretch out the front body. I'm going to do bridge on a block. So I'm going to take the second level of my block and then place it broad underneath my sacrum for support. You can do a simple bridge. Even a wheel if you're up for it. I'm going to choose this variation and I'm going to stretch my legs out. And then release. Oh, that's nice. You feel that stretch into the groin area. If you're at home, you might need a pile of books. Feel that opening through the front. 2 last breaths. Of course, if you need more time, feel free to do so. If you are in a supported bridge, you have to really bend your knees, soles of the feet down. Lift the hips to remove the block. And then lower the upper back, the middle back, and the lower back. Okay. And just take a brief moment here. Arms can go on the level of the shoulders, cactus arm variation, of course, possible. And then from there, lift your knees, press the lower back down, and then move the legs over to the sides. Good. Now, how does it feel compared to the first one? Hopefully a bit better. Right shoulder lowers down into the mat, gaze over to the right if the neck allows you to. Big breath in. Full breath out. And an inhale, bring the gaze and the knees up. And an exhale all the way to the other side. And allow the head to turn to left. Big breath in. Full breath out, softening, surrendering. And then slowly, very slowly coming back to through the center. To basically just go into Shavasana. To move your legs out to the corners of the mat. Arms slightly away from the body. Allow yourself to unravel. To let go of any tension. Any muscular effort you might have. Taking all the time you need to relax in Shavasana. Do not forget, it's a super important position. This is where the yoga starts. We observe how we are feeling in our physical body, in our mind, the breath. But what did the practice did to you? Could you let go of some physical tension, maybe some mental disturbances? Were you able to breathe slow and steady? And just notice without judgment. Don't forget that you are strong. Courageous by trying. I've seen you doing it. So, enjoy that well-deserved Shavasana. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Sylvia, for demoing. I'm gonna quickly do some things to get back for the posture breakdown, seated forward fold. If you're with Zoom, you wanna stay here, feel free. I'm gonna let Hetty enter as well. And then hope to see you soon. Namaste. Okay, you can turn it